Hello everyone, Sophie here. Do you invest in property? If you don't, do you plan to invest in the future? If you don't know where to begin with, don't worry, this video is special for you. Today, I would like to share with you 5 steps on how to start investing in property. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Step number 1. You must have a specific investment goal. In this case, if you want to invest in a property, you must know what kind of property, how long you want to invest, and for what purpose. Property investment is a long-term investment, so I'm talking a time frame about 10 years and above. In Malaysia, for example, if you want to buy any property, the legal fee is about roughly 5% of it. And of course, you don't want to spend 5% every year. And the longer you hold the properties, the lesser you pay the tax from the amount of profit that you gain. So property investment is a good alternative to prepare for your retirement. If you buy a property and invest in it at a young age and throughout the years you rent it out, by the time you retire, you're able to get a free property and your tenant will pay your monthly commitment, and when you retire you can choose whether to stay in that property or you can sell it at the market price. And if you decide to sell it, you can use the money for your retirement. So step number 1, you must have a clear goal, and most importantly is stick with it. Step number 2, you must have sufficient cash. In Malaysia, for example, if you are a first-time home buyer and you want to buy a property, you need at least 10% as the down payment. But depend on certain bank, they can give full loan if you meet certain criteria. And further down the road, if your properties become the third onward, you need 30% as the down payment. On top of the 5% legal fees, the minimum cash required is around 15%. So start saving some money. I suggest you invest your saving in the high performing and consistent mutual funds that able to beat the inflation. So step number 2, you need to prepare cash by start saving and invest in mutual funds. Step number 3, build a good financial track record. In order for bank to give you loan to buy a property, your report card is your credit score. So if you don't have any credit score, I suggest you apply for one credit card, but make sure you use that credit card to buy needs, and the payment must be in full so that you show to the bank that you are a disciplined person and you able to pay your credit card commitment on time, every time. On top of that, having fixed income or consistent business income is a must for the bank to give you loan. And in the case that you don't have any of it, don't worry, you can we call it joint venture, or you can proxy with your family members, sharing with your family members who have the fixed income or who are having a consistent business income, and buy a property and invest together with them. So step number 3, build a good financial track record. Step number 4 is to find the property you need and buy it. For a beginner, I suggest to buy the subsale or second-hand house because the market price is clear and it is easy for you to compare what is the rental rate. In this case, the perfect situation is we must make sure the rental is higher than the monthly commitment to the bank. And if you can't find any property that meet this criteria, I suggest you keep your money, keep invest in the mutual funds for a better return rather than you are paying more. Auction property is a good source of property where you can buy below market price, and make sure you check the maintenance fee because sometimes it can creep up to thousands. And personally, I'm not prefer to buy property from the developer because based on my observation, the developer, they're able to manipulate the property price and make it higher than the market price, and you will end up paying more, and your monthly commitment will be higher, end up you're bleeding because you are paying more to the bank and the rental is much lesser than the monthly commitment. So step number 4, find the property you need, and once you find the one suitable for you, buy it. Step number 5, last but not least, is to maintain your property investment. In Malaysia, for an example, it is compulsory for us to have the insurance so that anything happen to you that involve loss of life, the insurance will cover all the remaining outstanding payment so that your family will not be burdened by the commitment and they will enjoy the monthly rental. The property investment also need to be repaired from time to time due to wear and tear. You also need to pay for the assessment fee and also wastewater treatment. And most importantly, make sure you find a good disciplined tenant and do a proper rental agreement with them so that they will pay you rental on time every time. If you own the property for more than 10 years, so 90% of your time will be spent to maintain the property. So make sure you take care of the tenant, take care of your property investment so that the tenant that is renting your property will take care of your investment. So step number 5 is to maintain your property investment. So that's all, 5 steps on how to start investing in property. For a non-government servants like me who don't have any pension, it is a good opportunity to invest for my retirement, and having a few properties really help. So what do you think of this content? Does it add value to your life? If you like the content, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Until then, a peace.